For decades, the Bolero has been India's hot favorite. And why wouldn't it be? It stands for everything that's simple, classic, rugged and unbreakable.
But the new generation of India needs not only something that is as tough and hardworking, but also something that's modern and aspirational. Something that can take you comfortably towards the future while being sincere towards your roots.
The answer, if you haven't guessed already, is the SUV you see here, the Mahindra Bolero Neo. Finding a balance between sticking to your roots and progressing ahead, that's the kind of stuff Bollywood thrives on. But hey, it's not just something that happens in the movies, it applies to the world of SUVs as well.
And it's not only that the new generation of today is working hard to take their age-old family business and build them into modern companies. We know one such person, and we're headed to meet him today.
Well, I suppose it's time for lights, camera, action. 100 bhp SUV with this commanding driving position. Tough as nails on the outside and yet so comfortable, premium and spacious.
The Bolero Neo retains its traditional roots, but now it's so much more modern. Want to travel with a family of 7? You got it. Want to do it comfortably? You got that too. And hey, with that kind of space and comfort, it's immensely practical, not just for your everyday routine, but also for that weekend out of town.
What helps the Bolero Neo achieve this balanced versatility is quite simple. Here's an authentic SUV with robust underpinnings and a ladder frame chassis, which is a symbol of true blue SUVs, but also with a modern interior that's so well designed. And that brings us to why we've hit the road today. And just like the Bolero Neo strikes this balance, there are individuals out there who are trying to strike the balance between progressing ahead and staying true to their legacy. One such individual is Siddharth Charkha, a man who we're about to meet, who runs a farm in which he engages in something known as hydroponics. No, I have no idea what that even means. Hi.
Hi Ruman, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for making the time to meet us, Siddharth.
Of course.
But couldn't have picked a rainier day, could we?
It's crazy.
It is absolutely crazy out there. But I'm just glad you could make it. So tell me,
No pleasure is mine, man.
what are we doing today?
Firstly, this is a nice car, man. Very nice
Hey.
looking, very tough looking. And when I came inside, I didn't expect the interiors to be so premium.
You know what? I thought exactly that the first time I drove it, but well, that's how it goes.
So you asked me where are we going? So we are going to my farm.
Well, okay, we'll find out then.
Siddharth was impressed not only by the styling on the inside, but also by the ride quality and the commanding seats. And his next question, well, I saw it coming.
Then that reminds me, see, I'm looking for another car for myself because I go to places where I have to tackle a lot of bad roads. Can you recommend me a car, as in, I understand this car handles it, and Mahindra also have a pedigree, in terms of handling all these bad patches. Would this also work?
Well, you're absolutely bang on about that. Because Mahindra does have that reputation of building cars that can go absolutely anywhere. But this one, the Bolero Neo, is an authentic SUV, not just in the sense that it's got great ground clearance and very good ride quality. It's actually quite clever about it also, because it's got something called the multi-terrain technology, which basically engages this mechanical differential lock. So whenever you go over bad surfaces, rough roads, or even let's say some serious muck and slush, this thing just plows through effortlessly.
Wow, that's quite smart, I should say.
It is.
The conversation around the Neo went on, and before we realized it, we had arrived at Siddharth's farm, where it was now his turn to play the expert.
Yeah, so hydroponics, we are taking soil out of the picture. We are giving whatever right amount of nutrients the plants require right at their roots. With that, what happens is plants do not have to fight for their nutrition. They get everything at their roots. So the speed of the growth of plant increases. We can have higher density of plants. With all this, we can have at least 20 to 50 times of density of plant growth as compared to field grown vegetables.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Plus, because you don't have soil, there is no pest entry. So we don't have to use any pesticide.
So what's the substitute for soil then?
We are using everything by water. So all these channels you see,
Right.
they have flowing water, and all they have nutrition mixed in it, and all this water is recirculated. And you can see for any plant, this is the root.
Wow.
If you see, this is the whitest of white root that you can see. That means that this is the healthiest plant that you can have.
Well, honestly, this is unlike any other farm I've ever been to. But what you're saying is this is essentially traditional agriculture, but with this really modern, future-ready twist, right?
Yeah, we are just adding the smartness in the agriculture.
Wow, that woke me right up. That's so refreshing.
We left Siddharth's unique farm absolutely inspired because by marrying tradition with new age science, individuals like him are bringing about a new wave of change to the country's economic fabric. And in the same way, the Bolero Neo, which blends its enviable ruggedness with a refreshing layer of sophistication, is the SUV that has the power to unlock the future of what India needs from its wheels. The future is bright? Nah, that's cliched. The future is Bolero Neo.